morning. This is Barda with Coffee Time Tarot. Sorry I was a little bit late there. Actually, I am doing something a little different. I figured, you know what? I wasn't able to get all of May's out. So what I'm going to do is you can do shorts. And so what I'm going to do real quick, I already did Gemini's. I'll have that published here in just a little bit as soon as I'm done with Coffee Time Tarot. I am actually going, it's only like a minute long card pull. And it's going to be for each sign. And I'm going to do it general for the weekend. And I'm going to do it for love for the weekend. And it'll be separate videos. Good morning. I see you got on. So as soon as I get off here, I will take and I will upload. I got Gemini's done. It is Gemini's birthday time. So I started with Gemini. And literally the reading is like a minute long. Okay, and that'll be on Rooster. Actually, that's going to be posted up on Roosters Peacock. Good morning, Miss Monica. That's going to be posted up on Roosters Peacock, and it's going to be in the shorts. All right. Cool for today. How's everybody doing? And for anybody who's new on here, this is being done live air on YouTube, and this is not, I usually do this on Facebook, but I'm kind of moving around different places. This is just a general universal draw for the day for it. Everybody can pull the parts out for the day. And we just kind of kick back at the end and we'll just go ahead and just have an open discussion. Yep. Oh, okay. And that's funny because you know what? I used these cards to do the pull for Gemini and it was blessings for the weekend. All right. Now, the 1 minute pulls I'm doing, do realize that this is not going to be for everybody. I feel people are going to stumble, just like when you stumble upon Coffee Time Tarot, and it's not, and you're new and you just stumbled upon it. I feel that whenever you come across readers, and I mean readers who have been reading for a while, you're meant to hear that message right then and there. So not every single one that I'm going to be putting up is going to be meant for you. But if you do stumble across this and you're like, oh, okay, this is kind of cool. Well, let's check out what's going on here. Well, there's probably something in here. And sometimes when I'm on the lives, I will pick up on people on the lives that I'm doing, like on Coffee Time Tarot. I will pick up on people and I won't call you out by name or anything. You'll know who you are because I will go ahead and give an answer to a situation. All right. Yep. Yay. Okay. I like this. Okay. Normally I go straight into the cards, but one thing I'm going to tell you first thing this morning. Good morning, Miss Dana. One thing I'm going to tell you first thing this morning. Okay. I don't know about you guys. I feel it's going to be a good weekend. I really do. I think this weekend's going to be very good. And I think the day's going to be good. But it's like when you wake up and it's just go, 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 and there's no time to get anything done. I feel it's a rush day, but that's also why, I'm not surprised I'm seeing this one. The blessings. You've got to take a minute because it was literally, it's one of those days that you could be behind on just about everything. Like today, I have a feeling that's how it's going to be, but you just take and go with the flow with it. Truly, because a lot of times whenever you get going in the morning or just in life in general, it can be a drudgery, right? So however you woke up this morning, whether you're feeling rushed, some people are just kicked back, they're not in a hurry. Not everybody's the same, but you do have those days where you are rushed and you do have to hurry. And it's like, you're never on time for anything, right? Okay. Well, the example of today. Now I could take and turn this around and probably get pretty irritated because of all the stuff that, it's not just being rushed. It's like, oh, here, you've got to take care of this. You got to take care of that. And it's not just life. You know what I mean? It's not just general going through your day. It is actually, it's one of those that can really turn really quick. You know what I mean? If I decided that to backtrack into past patterns in my behavior. And what I'm saying about that is I have a feeling this is going to pull right into it because you are in a mass. I don't care who you are. You are universally, everybody is in a transformation cycle. If you watch people around you, I've been watching them for weeks. Everybody's transforming, but not everybody's doing it on the same level as you, not the same way, because we're all individuals. So as I'm saying that, I guess I'm saying that because I want, as you're, Aw, I wish you guys could see him right now. He's pretending he's taking a bath. Okay, so anyway, you guys will hear the starling in the back. I got a baby starling, so. But anyway, as you're walking through the day, I think I'm saying this because take in consideration other people around you today, especially because even though you feel it should be this way, you don't know what they're rushing through or they're having to deal with right that second. For some reason, I feel like saying that because I think it's going to be one of those days. It's like the Gemini one I just read. It's blessings or lessons. Don't turn it into a lesson. All right. Okay. I'm going to take that. Okay. So the first card I got, and if you guys are new, this is, like I said, on Roosters Peacock Tarot. If you guys like this, you guys can go ahead and make sure, go ahead and hit the bell and subscribe to it. Let's get right into the cards. We've got blessings. Main focus. I'm telling you right now, main focus today. And it's not just going to be today, because this right here, I can almost tell you right now, I can feel it. I'm going to use these cards for the weekend draw for each zodiac sign. I guarantee you every single one of these is going to be pointed towards one zodiac sign or more. All right. So this is the overall feel. No matter what your weekend brings you, it's your perspective and how you look at it. And I want you to sit there and think about where you're at right now compared to where you were a month ago, to where you were last winter. Okay. Don't backtrack, whatever you do. You're focusing on your blessings. You're not going back to your lessons. All right. I feel like saying that big time. Don't go back to your lessons. Let people, places, and things go. It's going to be a big theme because I feel it's going to be, it can be a very pleasant weekend. There could be a lot of stuff that comes in, there could be stuff pop up. Just kind of let it, oil and water, just let it roll off you. All right. So anyway, we've got protection. You are protected. Focusing on your blessings. This is about somebody who is sitting here and they are completely open. They are open. Do you see that? They are illuminated within the moon, right? So that moon, that last moon that I was talking about, that was a complete, you felt it. Good morning, Miss Betty. You completely felt it. Every single person felt it. All right. You felt the pull of the moon. All right. It's leading you in a different direction. You're sitting here no longer stepping back in the past. You're sitting here holding your own light and you're actually sitting here. What's the word for it? It's not radiating. It's when you're sitting here almost basking in your own light. All right. Starting to feel alive. So whatever happens, and I'm going to put this one towards the weekend too, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not going to be on the weekend at this point. Mm-hmm. When will what? I'm not going to be probably on the weekend for this anyway. Anyway, for the blessings right here. So during the weekend, this is for everybody. Go through, think about your blessings, not your lessons. All right. Don't backtrack, whatever you do, because you've already ignited that spark within yourself and you're already letting people, places, and things go, or whatever emotions, whatever it is that's holding you back. You've already made huge steps. So continue on. You are protected. Divinely, you are protected. Do you see how she's holding her world? She's hanging on to her world. She's in charge of her world. It's no longer, illuminating, I guess. Yeah. Yep. That's a good word for it. But do you see how she's sitting here? She's hanging on to her world. Okay, she now, with these blessings, when you're sitting here looking at these blessings and not so much at your lessons, and you're sitting here and you're looking at your world right here. You have a hold of your own world. You are the one that's in charge of it. And it's like a self-fulfillment. You're feeling this. So do not let external things that's going on, like the example, like normally anybody can text me. I don't come on here telling you about my day first thing. I go straight into the cards. I felt it has something to do with this, because do not get focused and do not get sidetracked from feeling, just this light illuminating is a very good word. Dana, I will do Sagittarius next. How about that? And if you guys, I'm going to do the 1 minute reads. I'm going to do Gemini's love right after that, or right after this. And it's only 1 minute. It takes a minute a day. And I'm talking fast. You guys know I'm a fast talker if I need to be. But I'll do, I did Gemini's regular, and now I'm going to do Gemini's love. Then I'll do Sagittarius, and then I'll do Sagittarius love just for the weekend. And then we'll go back, to the rest of the zodiac signs. If you want yours read, put it on here now. Amy, Monica, whoever it is, Give me zodiac signs, okay? And then I will do those first, whichever ones are up here first, and then I'll do the rest. Okay. Do. So anyway, being protected. And do you see that she has the halo around her? Okay, that is divinely. It's almost like angel wings. She is divinely protected. It's like you're kind of coming within your element. It's kind of like you're letting this weight. What I'm seeing is somebody standing here. Oh, you remember that one card where they're sitting there with the weight of the world on their shoulders? Okay, this is what's not happening anymore. This is what you're focusing more on your blessings. You're focusing more on, you feel a pull just like the moon. You're feeling a pull to take and ignite that spark within yourself and continue it. You know what? That spark has already been ignited. You are now feeding the flame of internal passion for yourself and life. That's what I'm getting from this. So the message is, this is going to go through the weekend. Do protect yourself. Don't sit here. See, in Gemini's, it had the Two of Swords. Don't sit here and be blinded by a situation or having your brain going in two different directions, which I call squirreling, because you're backtracking, or because, you know, there's going to be external stuff that happens. But I'm telling you, this weekend, it does not feel bad at all. I mean, it feels like there's going to be what you guys hear me talk about the leveling up. This is leveling up of soul. You have done this. Every single person. Well, I'm not going to say every single person. I will backtrack that one. If y'all have been on my lives way back when I first started, I said 2021 was going to be a heck of a year, right? But it was going to get better. Not to be externally, like physically, you know, economically, all that stuff better, but within self, because it was going to toughen people up. All right. There was going to be people who were going to toughen up, and there was going to be people who just kind of went, yeah, I can't. Why can't I? Give me. Okay. You guys get the gist of it. Or why me? You know, okay. This is towards the ones. In 2022, this is the year that I still feel the true selves of people are going to be coming out, and you get to have a choice. You can either focus on your blessings or your lessons. You can either live in the past, or you can take and start your, what I call the next era of your life, because life's not done. And for some of you, I do feel like saying this, and not even look at yourself back. I'm looking at March. I hear March. Look back at March. I did it. It's not uploaded, Miss Amy, but I'm going to do it here. It won't take very long at all, because I'm going to do it on YouTube. I'm going to do it on Facebook and probably TikTok. But I'll upload them all on Facebook first, I think. Okay, so anyway, what I'm thinking here is, you know, like I said, 2022, you're going to choose your path. You've already chose your path. All right. If you're sitting here and you're actually sitting here and doing the internal work, even no matter how uncomfortable it is, and not slipping back into past patterns, now you will. The people, you're human. People will. Don't sit here and just, you know, I should be taken out to the freaking square and flogged because I made a mistake and went back into past patterns. Okay. Well, you are aware they're there. It's emotions. A lot of this is emotions, your reactions. Like example, like I was just giving that example, 2022, people are going to either start illuminating who they are and actually start living and start, you know, and not just working, but actually striving towards a different future and making a future for themselves instead of being stuck, right? Some others that have decided that they're not going to, I can guarantee you their life is being shook up like a mother right now. And it's going to continue if not just fighting against it, but you're going to be able to tell people. I mean, you can look at people around right now, and you can look at them and you'd be like, oh, wow, you know, they really do just kind of show who they are. Okay, they really are showing who they are. All right, there's a difference. You guys can tell a difference between a bad day and somebody who is truly just, I feel like saying that, so I have a feeling some y'all's going to be running into this today. Remember, think of your blessings, not your lessons. Do not backtrack. And that does include as well as thought. It does include as well how you react and interact with people. I'm telling you, even this last week, I mean, Miss Amy, without getting into too much details, we're all human. Okay, you have to watch your backtracking in your behaviors, because I have a very, very thin line of patience with people to a certain extent. And don't take that wrong, because I love doing readings and stuff. But it's the ones that you guys, I don't even need to get into it. But I had to sit here and I had to sit here and think about it. I'm like, you know what? I really just need to focus more on my blessings and not necessarily what everybody else is doing. Because if you've noticed, it's coming to you. It's being brought to you on your doorstep half the time or right in front of your face where you can't ignore it. So when situations happen like that and people are truly showing how they are, and I'm not saying there's a lot of good people, a lot of good people. So do not even think that I'm just being a pessimist here because I'm not. I'm talking about the ones, you guys know what I'm talking about. It is brought to you on your doorstep. Or you walk out into public and people are like right there. And they're just showing their true dark self, right? It's been going on. These shifts have really brought people out. And then the next thing, instead of focusing on, okay, well, that person irritated, I can't believe that person did that. Focus on your blessings, not your lessons, because it will become a lesson if you start, because what you don't realize is sometimes you actually end up having that negative attitude after you walk away from that person, especially if you're empathic. All right. That's one thing I've had to watch for, because I tell you what, whew, I know I'm not the only one. I know for a fact after talking to several people. Okay, so focus on your blessings, not your lessons. It may be a sharp beginning for you. This is a brand new beginning. All right. This is a new era. This is a new way of living. You are making a choice to go forward, to focus on your blessings, not your lessons. All right. You're letting your lessons go because, and some people are going, lessons. Well, you know what? I didn't do this and I didn't do that. And that, I didn't ask for that. I didn't ask for that person to hurt me. I didn't ask. Okay. Lessons. All right. Lessons come in all different shapes and forms. And no, if it's stuff that you're not responsible for, you can't tell me that you didn't learn from what happened. Not that it was okay, but don't tell me for a second that you did not learn and it makes you feel more appreciative of yourself. That's why there was a problem with appreciating yourself for a while. And this is going to somebody on here. I can feel this. All right. So no, I'm not saying everything is a lesson, you needed to be taught a lesson about something. No, but you can take a lesson out of every single part of your life, even the worst ones. All right. Every single one of you can take and learn something and say, okay, example. Let's just say this has got to be for somebody on here. Let's just say that I'm hearing physical abuse. All right. That's not saying, you need to learn that lesson. You need to do, no, that's what I'm saying. Let's just say that you maybe were raised that way, or you were in a relationship that way, and there was physical abuse, right? Okay, now you're going to maybe step into a new era with somebody new, or you may be becoming a parent and you have that child right there. You're going to take that lesson of how not to treat other people, and you're going to turn it into a blessing in this new relationship or in this way of raising children. You guys, you get what I'm saying? Okay, so that's where the lesson comes in, because you have learned this is definitely not how I want it to be, so I'm changing it. It became a lesson. You can take, but you're taking out, okay, this is not how I'm going to be. This is not what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring blessings, not lessons to people. All right, I think I made myself clear on that one. So anyway, with this new beginning, you have already shifted. It was a universal shift. It happened for everybody. It just depends on how you decided to go about it. If you're feeling like you're fighting against the tide, it's not going to feel comfortable. It will not feel comfortable if you're in the right direction at first, because you're not familiar with it. And you're still going to have life externals coming down on you, and you're going to have to deal with them. All right. It's just not backtracking to the past. It's focusing on the blessings. All right. And knowing you're protected. And for some of you, when I said that about possibly it's a new relationship and you're taking the lessons of how somebody else treated you and how you don't ever want to be treated again, you're taking that lesson and you're applying it to that relationship. So something like that never happens again. Or when you raise that child, you're taking that lesson with you because you know I am not going to that I'm going to raise this child with love and with blessings. Okay. And we have the protection right here. Some of you, it is a mother protecting their children. It is a mother who is taking and protecting themselves. This card here, protection, when I look at this, I instantly almost see the Empress card, the tarot card Empress. That's exactly what I see. You're protecting your inner self. You're protecting not just yourself, but those around you. All right. You're actually becoming more in tune and touch with the world and earth and nature around you. All right. It's coming back in touch with life again for some of you. All right. This is a Ace of Swords. With the Ace of Swords, even though it had been, you see how barren those mountains are? They're kind of like hills, but it had gone on forever and ever and ever, right? Well, the Ace of Swords, there's many meanings, but for this one right here, you're taking up that sword. You see that crown? You're putting on a different crown. You're no longer taking the crown of thorns off of how, you know, of this past that you no longer want to be like. You're building your own life. You are building your daydreams, your dreams. You are now kicking those into gear. Bet me money on this one. And people know when I say bet me, this weekend, you will be sitting here. If do not seek back into the lessons, because you're going to miss the blessings, because I feel that there is going to be messages coming. There are going to be signs. You're going to feel uplifting. There's going to be something that happens. And it could be some of you are actually going to see signs. All right. Some of you are waiting for spirit message from those who have passed on. Pay attention this weekend. Look for the blessings, because sometimes when we get wrapped up in those lessons, or we backtrack a little bit, we can't see what's our guides or spirits around us, because if I feel like saying that, there's a spirit attached to one of you. Let's see. It's a man. Yep. Yeah, some of you are going to be focused on hanging on to what's yours. So there's going to be other stuff that comes into play here. But getting balance and getting some peace, focus on the blessings. I sound like a broken record. I'm telling you, this is coming. But it is going to be a good week. And it's not just the weekend. All right, this is how you need to be looking at life itself. Yeah, you're not going to have every day is not going to be birds. Well, as I say, birds singing as he's sitting here chortling. Not every day is going to be roses and sunshine. All right, but you're focusing more on the blessings. And you're working on protecting your inner self instead of letting the environmental, the emotions of others. You're protecting your inner self, and you're actually growing within. Yep, because you are about to, some of you are already showing it. Some of you feel like a shell of a person right now. I do feel that for 2 on here. You're kind of, it's not necessarily backtracking. You're healing. You have to heal. And it's not always pleasant. Focus on the blessings. Where you're at now, if you have to, take a peek back to that past there. Face your past, heal it. It sounds easy. It is not easy. But you hit the work. You're a work in progress. All right. We're always a work in progress. And I always think of that saying because I like to do art. And when I sit here, I can sit here and look at a vase, a plain old vase. And I'll sit in front of somebody else and they'll be like, yeah, that's a vase. And I'm like, no, that's going to be a work of art. It's going to take me a while. I'm going to have to build on it. And I may make a mistake and I might have to fix it. But it's going to be a work of art. And if any of you, if you know what I'm talking about, you can look on Roosters Peacock. You'll see what I'm talking about. I take just plain stuff. Okay, that's the example. That's how you are. All right. Just because everybody else can't see your dreams, your hopes, they can't see everything that you're going through. You're a work in progress, and you are about to become a masterpiece if you continue to focus on your blessings and not your lessons. All right. You are protected. And some of you are going to be, and some of you are still dealing with law. I do hear that the law is involved for something. All right. But you're still continue to focus on the blessings and protecting those you love around you. All right. Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is a double-edged sword. 6. All right. We got the 6 flames. Instantly, I heard it's June. You would definitely, this is not just a weekend thing. All right. This is something where you're taking action. They're not just sitting here, right? They're not just sitting here in these barren looking hills going through the same thing. They're picking up the sword and they're taking action. It's been a rough one. And we're not saying, well, your life's been totally rough, but everybody has internal battles. And this is where you're sitting here and people are sitting back and they're evaluating, looking at the things they want to change, how they don't want to be. There could be people who have walked into their lives that's made them feel like this as well. Now you have to do the change yourself, but sometimes for some of you, I hear growing together with someone else. But you have to heal that. So you're taking an action on this new beginning. And in June, do you see the crown? You're not, I kept seeing a crown of thorns. All right. That is the lessons. The blessings is the crown. So now you're focusing on you're not just daydreaming about it. It's putting it into action and actually doing something about it. Instead of, I wish it would happen. Oh, I wish this would happen. I wish it could do, I wish. No. You're no longer doing that. You're actually taking some action on it because you're feeling more uplifted because you're actually valuing yourself as a person more. For some of you, there will be some kind of celebrations. For some of you, I saw marriage. You're probably going to a wedding. That's what I feel. There will be a gathering. It's going to be a happy occasion. For others of you, what's this? Somebody's going to a bonfire. I don't see the bonfire, but this is celebration. This is getting back out there and really connecting with friends. Some of you, I saw an art gallery. But it's out. You're getting back out and socializing. The Three of Cups, it has many meanings. It's about celebration. This is also could be about, and another meaning for this as well, focusing more on your blessings and feeling those blessings, not just hoping, but actually feeling these blessings. You're actually going to be doing some, it's okay to celebrate. It is not, what do you call that? It is not, where it's look at me, what I've done. I'm not always the best at some of those words. You guys know what I'm talking about. That is not what this is. It is okay to give yourself a pat on the back for the simple fact of what you've come through, what you have taken, processed, and still processing. And for some of you, it could be a simple thing of, I see the devil in my head. It could be an addiction of some kind. Did you walk up to it? Did you even touch it? Whatever it is. The devil is, I see an addiction chained to something. Did you touch it? You could have touched it. Did you walk away from it? All right. Well, if you walked away from it, there goes that pat on that shoulder. Good job. Do you see what I'm saying? Even if some of you took and dived in and actually did it. All right. There's a lesson. You're not going to do it again. You're going to focus on your blessings. Do you see where this is going? For some of you, there's a reconciliation within your life. For some of you, this has to do with love. We've got the Sun card. The Sun is instantly yes. Now, there's many meanings on it. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's not about being conceited at all. It's actually giving, it's okay to lift yourself up. Reconciliation, but for here, this could be friends, family, but this could also be reconciliation with yourself. All right, this could be getting more in touch with yourself so you can focus on your blessings. For some of you, I feel this for some reason. I'm hearing it has to do with a child, a boy. There's some kind of reconciliation. There was some kind of barrier. Looks like a baby. It's coming right with this. All right. The answer is yes. It's the sun is shining. The sun is out. It is illuminating. Not just like the moon. This is now it's not just illuminating. It is shining everything. It's coming back together. It's coming back together within self. All right. You're no longer taking 10 steps back and 1 step forward. You're now realizing, and you could be making mistakes as you go. We're all human. You could be making mistakes, but you know what? You're seeing them now. Guess what? You've decided to walk through that door. See, they're sitting here at the door. I feel this has already happened. What is waiting for you on the other side of this door? And for some of you, the message is, there's another message here. What? This one right here, new beginnings. Some of you have decided to take a new beginning. And some of you, I feel like grabbing the love card. This is probably going out to a man. All right. You've decided to take a new beginning, but it's not quite. On the other side, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. But don't focus on your lessons. Focus on your blessings and focus on the here and now. That's the message there. But see, all you got to do is walk through the door. New beginnings. Healing. There's been a lot of healing. This is going out to one person. It's a man. Da-dum-dum. Little dude. Sorry, he's got projectiles sometimes. If you guys are on here from YouTube, I've got a little Dave Starling that I took and saved when I went and picked up a storage unit for Josh. It was on the hot pavement. Anyway, he's over there. He's mad because he's not. I think he actually likes the camera. So once I'm done, before I get off here, Amy or Monica remind me, or Dana, and I will take and grab him so you guys can see how much he's changed. All right, let's get back to this one. So this one was for a man. That was a message for a man. You've made a decision, and I did want to pull the love cards. I ain't going to do it too long here. Yep. All right. We got girl with the snake. You've overcome something from the past. And now the snake as well. It could be a snake in the grass, but I don't feel so. Yes, it's feeling stabbed in the back. You've overcome this. New beginnings. Okay, so don't live in that past, whatever it was. Yep, girl with the snake. That's deceit. The girl with the snake, instantly. There's many meanings in there, but instantly I got some kind of deceit, and not everything was what it seemed. And I heard shattered. Yep, wedding. That was either you were married or supposed to be married. Okay, so anyway, whatever it was, shattered. It almost shattered you. That's what I feel. So anyway, the new beginning is sitting right there. It feels like there is possibly somebody in your life. Let's see here. Yeah. Yep. It's talking about not replaying stuff over and over and over. It's outdated thinking. It's seeing the blessings here and now. There's been a lot of healing. That's what I get. A lot of healing. And it's been a long process. But new beginnings are waiting on the other side of the door. What are these? New beginnings. You're coming out of the hermit stage. You're coming to an end of a struggle. And you're coming into love. You have love in your life, real love. So just walking through the door. I think this is about, you know what, whoever this is, you continue. I feel you on here. Oh, yeah, it's going to lead to marriage. That's what I see. Okay, I feel different people, and nobody's ever really spoke up, but I do feel, and this is a man. I know you guys could probably back me up on this one. I've actually picked up on this before, so somebody's watching. Anyway, long story short, it's safe to love. You figured this out. You're actually opening up. It's okay. Do not go back to the lessons. Continue with the blessings. This is where it's going to end up. But I don't know if, why am I hearing that? I don't know if they feel the same. Yeah, like massively. So it's like two peas in the pod. This is a soul connection, soulmates. Okay, so anyway, with this one right here, we've got happy family, feeling complete, and marriage. That's what it is. That's where it's eventually going to lead. Okay, so it's okay to walk through those doors. So anyway, but you do that in your own time, because there's been a lot of healing, and it's beautiful. A beautiful life awaits you as you're walking away from the past. That's the message. What else is coming and this is back on for everybody else? Good luck. Good luck is coming to you. Do you see the crown here? Uh-huh. Yep. You're bringing that good luck in. And some of you, it's the vibrant, you guys actually, some of you, I've talked to quite a few of you face to face, and your personalities are actually vibrant when you have the confidence within yourself and you're not focusing on the lessons and the blessings. And I'm not being a hypocrite here. We all go through stages. So folk, continue, especially this weekend. There is something good coming, and it's not just this weekend. It's going all the way through June. I mean, this is a beginning of a new era, period. As long as you have started working on what you needed to work on instead of fighting and going against the waves, or backtracking to past patterns, or trying to take that old path that the boulder already came down on, this is opening up to beauty, transformation, butterflies, healing. This is it's a new life. Living again for some, feeling alive. New beginnings. Good luck is yours. All that hard work, acorns. I instantly, for some of you, I don't know why, I saw acorns. There's something about the messages, whatever you're doing with acorns online, whatever that means. That's a hint for you right there. Okay. Yeah, acorns. I'm seeing acorns. It's some kind of money thing online. I'm not very good with Bitcoin and all this other stuff. I'd have to ask John. But anyway, acorns. Now's the time to invest that. That's what I heard. Or to check on it. But it's actually bringing good luck for something. It's a good investment. So that was for somebody. And it doesn't necessarily have to be acorns, but acorns to me instantly came as money. Anyway, transformation. Transformation, life, love. Beyond the blessings, not the lessons. All right, let's see here. Where do I want to go? All right, that one came off. Yes. So again, blessings, it's the blessings, not focusing on the lessons. And when people, and again, I'm going to tell you, when people come into your life and they are trying to take you off this track, or they're trying to emanate their Some people, not everybody, but you know the ones where you just want to, you feel like you want to repel, you want to go the opposite freaking direction as fast as you can. Or they put thoughts in you, you know, you get thoughts in your head because you're just like, oh my God. Okay. Do expect this to happen. But do not take on the old personality of the bear. Hi. Yeah. We all have our imperfections. So for some of you, the message is danger, especially in money matters, but I really feel it's more. Okay, that's the other message for somebody on here. I don't know who it is. It's definitely a female. When you're feeling all uplifted, here's a message. So it doesn't end up turning into a lesson. It's actually going to be a blessing when you're feeling all uplifted. And because you haven't felt like this for a while and it's feeling good. And you're going to want to go out and you're going to want to go take and probably buy yourself something nice. Messages, not right now. Because now's not the time. Okay, that is the end of it. So, like I said, I will take, and they're going to be short reads. I will do those here just a little bit. Okie dokie. I hope that helped. See what everybody's doing. He's right there, and he projectiled. I need him for a second, though. I told him that I'd show him. I'm almost done with Coffee Time Tarot. I almost forgot Albert. You guys are supposed to remind me. He's getting Albert out. Come here, Bubba's. All right. Tuck your head. Tuck it. Tuck it. Okay, here you go, guys. Before I get off here, here's Albert. See how big he's got? Look at those. Look at these beautiful wings. He's so pretty. Well, he's ornery, though, man. He's like a piranha. I'm like a massive piranha when he's time to eat. He did something cute yesterday. I'm going to give him to Josh. He's like, I want Josh. He did something funny yesterday. I was sitting here, I needed a break because birds are like, you know, when they're babies like that, especially, I've never had starlings, but I'm telling you, this little guy right here, it is almost like you can almost compare it to a human child when they throw temper tantrums when you're not putting food in their face fast enough. Okay, yeah, that was him. So anyway, he took an, I put the can of food down with the worms, and I said, will you please take it? Or I said, will you, here, you feed him. So he tried to feed him, and he kept closing his mouth, just like a little kid throwing a fit. So I'm the one that's supposed to shovel food in his face, and he's the one that's supposed to love him. All right, guys. So I'm going to hop off here, but do look for it. As soon, you know, give me a few minutes because I'm going to have to switch because I don't want to, because he's got to work, and I don't want to interrupt his work. And they're only going to be minute short reads, just real quick ones for the weekend. I'll do general, and then I will do another one completely different for the same sign for love. Okay, so I just did, it's Gemini's birthday time, so I did Gemini, and that'll be up on Facebook, and then I'll eventually come up on YouTube. If you guys do like this channel, go ahead and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell, and I will, I don't know, I'm feeling I may be back on this weekend. But it won't be for Coffee Time Tarot. Okay, I'm going to start making it to the weekends. Weekends, Coffee Time Tarot. I'm not going to do Coffee Time Tarot. All right. All right, guys. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Okay, and I've got to